He ran from debt. He flew away from accountability. But in the UK, Vijay Mallya couldn't outrun the law. This episode dives into the intense courtroom drama in London, the legal tactics, the delays, the mysterious blockages, and why, even after India won the case, Mallya stayed out of reach. This is more than a trial. It's a test of international justice. This is the legal battle in the UK. After Mallya's flight to London in March 2016, India wasted no time. The CBI issued a non-bailable warrant. The ED filed money laundering cases. The government approached the UK with a formal extradition request. By February 2017, the UK arrested Vijay Mallya on India's request. He was granted bail and the legal war began. What followed was a 3-year courtroom saga full of drama and delays. The primary venue, Westminster Magistrates Court, London. Prosecuting on behalf of India was the UK Crown Prosecution Service, CPS. Mallya's team? Elite British lawyers, experienced in white-collar crime, armed with every legal tactic in the book. India alleged 9,000+ crore in unpaid loans, fraudulent financial reports, diversion of public money, shell companies abroad. Mallya claimed, "I'm being politically targeted. Kingfisher was a failed business, not a scam." To build the case, India submitted bank records, loan documents, forensic audit reports, testimonies from Indian officials, ED investigations tracing fund misuse. They highlighted how loan money went to tax havens, how salaries were unpaid while Mallya lived in luxury, how he personally guaranteed loans, then violated terms. India's message was clear. This was willful fraud, not just business loss. Mallya's lawyers argued he had no criminal intent. Loans were used for airline operations. He offered to repay banks voluntarily. He would not receive a fair trial in India. They emphasized overcrowding in Indian jails, political pressure from media, claims of personal vendetta. The court had to decide, was this man a criminal or a scapegoat for India's banking crisis? In December 2018, the UK Magistrates Court ruled, there is a prima facie case. Mallya can be extradited. Victory for India? Not yet. Mallya appealed to the UK High Court. His new strategy? Delay, delay, delay. He raised human rights concerns, bias in Indian courts, issues with India's prison conditions, procedural errors in extradition documents. The case dragged into 2020, fueling public frustration. While the legal wheels turned in London, India intensified diplomatic pressure. Prime Minister Narendra Modi raised the issue at high-level bilateral meetings. India promised special jail accommodations, guaranteed safety, transparent legal process. Every assurance was documented, signed, and shared with the UK. India wasn't just chasing a fugitive, it was demanding justice for the public's money. In April 2020, the UK High Court delivered its verdict. Mallya's appeal was rejected. The judgment confirmed a valid case of fraud exists. India's legal assurances were adequate. Extradition was lawful and justified. The court ordered his extradition. It was over, or so it seemed. After the final ruling, Mallya was supposed to be extradited within 28 days, but months passed, then years. The UK government said, a confidential legal matter is preventing extradition. No details, no public hearing, no timeline. Speculations ran wild. Did Mallya apply for asylum? Was there a secret appeal? Was the UK government dragging its feet? India officially demanded answers, but Britain remained silent. While Indian courts waited, Vijay Mallya continued life in London, legally free but globally shamed. He was often spotted at horse races, in restaurants, managing business assets abroad. His mansion in Hertfordshire, his cars, his collection, all still intact. He claimed he wanted to repay his loans, but banks asked, why didn't you repay before fleeing? Mallya's case exposed the painful slowness of international justice. It raised questions. Should fugitives be allowed to delay justice for years? Do the rich have more legal shield than the average citizen? Why can't two democratic countries fast-track extradition? Despite court victories, India still had no closure. The man who borrowed thousands of crores from public banks still hadn't faced trial in his own country. He lost his empire. He lost his airlines. He lost the world's respect. But one thing Vijay Mallya held on to was time. Time bought with money. Time bought with influence. He turned the courtroom into a battlefield and the battle into a waiting game. But the clock is still ticking, and justice, no matter how slow, always arrives. Next up, Episode 6, The Final Judgment. Will Vijay Mallya ever be extradited? What is his legacy? And what lessons must India remember?